Alright guys, in today's video we're going to be breaking down the One Piece Bounty Rush segment within the One Piece Day 2 live stream that we did receive. To begin with, we are getting 25 Rainbow Diamonds for reaching the goal of 25,000 retweets and likes on the live stream promotional post, which is a great start. We also are receiving 100 Rainbow Diamonds to celebrate 25 years of One Piece, so in total there we can get 125 Rainbow Diamonds upon logging into the game when Zephyr does come out. We also will be receiving 20 Rainbow Diamonds if we do get a total of 30,000 retweets and likes on Zephyr's reveal trailer. So in total there we can get 145 Rainbow Diamonds. Moving on, we do have our first EX of the 3.5 anniversary, FILMZ Zephyr, who is a green defender, and I'm sure a lot of people predicted that, as I did myself, to be a green defender and Zephyr to come out after the other movie characters we did get. But I doubt people did expect him to be an EX character. He does seem to have the Smash Buster, which is a long range attack that gives him a temporary invisibility and a knockback effect. He does also have a skill that does use the Dino Stones. In the video that was shown, it did have him attack a whole map. I do believe we are getting a new map. As you can see, Zephyr's skill 1, the Dino Stone being used. At first I didn't think it was a boss battle map, as it did appear to be one treasure. But as you can see, there are two treasures. One is in the suns and the one's in the ocean's color, the blue and orange. There are only two treasures, so I doubt this will be used for League Battle. It seems you can only use the skill once per spawn, and then you'll get again after respawning. It also has a long range area attack with a knockback effect, and the amount of damage dealt seems to rely on your enemy's max HP. And then once again, it's another temporarily invincible skill that Zephyr has, and having these invincible skills is very useful, and it should help Zephyr out a lot. So it does seem once you do use your skill 2 of the Dino Stones, it does change to another skill called Is Your Resolve Set, and that's another long range area attack. So Zephyr has all his skills seem to be long range attacks, and it can nullify stagger for a set period of time. Zephyr does also deal extra damage to power users. It seems to be 30%, which was another thing I did think he will have, since he does have a weapon that does involve Sea Prism Stone. And getting attacked by power users seems to give him a cooldown of his skill 1 by 5%, which is great, since there are a lot of power users in the meta. He also does seem to have a buff state which will reduce damage received by 50%, and it will remove status effects. So that's great against people like Pero, who are just annoying every time using the candy lock. His first trait does have him resist stagger and knockback when he's on the treasure, as well as you being able to gain HP and attack upon knocking back an enemy. And that's something quite similar to EX Blackbeard, where you can receive a cooldown time of skill 1 by 5% every time he gets hit. I mean, this character has a lot of similar things to Blackbeard, with the whole power type extra damage and the invincibility skill, and each time he gets hit, he's getting his skills reduced. His second traits include the cooldown reduction speed by 50% for skill 1 when his HP is more than 70%, which is great for his skill 1 cooldown. And he can get reduced damage received when he's in his treasure by 30%, as well as increased damage by 20%. And if he ever gets downed, he will be able to reduce his skill 2 by 30%. So far, Zephyr does seem like a really powerful EX and a good defender that seems that he will have he will be able to deal a lot of damage to power users especially. And this is a great thing, because I was thinking that defenders are, I do feel like, the weakest class in the game so far. I feel like attackers are far and away the best class. Runners, they're pretty good, but defenders, I feel like they're honestly lackluster, especially green defense. Green defense is probably the weakest color and class put together in the whole game. But now with Zephyr, the green defender class and color is very good. I feel like Zephyr will be very effective against EX Luffy, of course, with all his invincibilities and just having a natural color advantage plus the extra damage dealt to power users. I do feel like a new defender coming into the game had to definitely be able to deal damage to opponents, because these attackers specifically, they're just too damaging, and like they can bypass defense and stuff like that. So it's about time they gave defenders a chance to fight back against them. So I do believe Zephyr will do a good job against EX Luffy. When it comes to Akainu, I'm not too sure about that, honestly. He does have his invincibility, but I feel like with Akainu, you need a character that can do like multiple hits, like EX Luffy, Izo, and Doflamingo. They're very good counters to Akainu. I'm not too sure if Zephyr will be that great, which is fine, obviously. I mean, I don't want Zephyr to be able to take on the whole game. We are going to really have to wait and see what Zephyr does and how he affects the meta. I'm pretty sure, of course, he will definitely be good. Will he be worth summoning on? Or that's enough. Honestly, I do think this banner will run for a long amount of time. So by then, the FILMZ characters will be out, as well as probably the EX for the 25th or 26th of August. We will also be able to receive a brand new free FILMZ Monkey.D.Luffy, who is a red attacker. This will be available on the 4th of August all the way to the 9th of September, which is great. I mean, I'm happy that they made the Luffy a free-to-play character, honestly, because I definitely would have summoned on a Luffy banner or any type of Luffy if it was FILMZ. As for sure, I would want to get a FILMZ Luffy, as he is my favorite character in the show, so I'm happy that they're giving him out for free. Hopefully, he is good. I mean, Wiper did release, and he was a pretty decent free-to-play, better than previous free-to-plays that have come out. Hopefully, the game does take a similar approach to Dragon Ball Legends and Dokkan Battle, where some free-to-play cards are very useful in the meta, and maybe this Luffy, I mean, if I was to say what level I'd want it to be, probably the same level as Onigashima Luffy is what I'd be hoping for. Honestly, I do doubt it would happen, as previous free-to-play cards are usually trash. But if this FILMZ Luffy is trash, at least he'll be good for support, as he is a Luffy and he always does provide good support, and it's a free level 100 character that we can get. We will also be getting a multi every single day for a month, and this banner will include non-Bifrost and non-EXs, which of course is not the greatest, but at least you can use these characters to build up your support. And yeah, that's really what I got for you. Let me know what you guys think about Zephyr and him being an EX. Leave a like if you did enjoy the video, subscribe if you're new, be sure to check out my other gameplays, and peace.